Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel today. In today's video I have the April unboxing of the Bookcase Club. If you're curious to see what books I have, please continue watching this video. So this is April's unboxing. I did change the genre of books. I have been getting the thriller genre, but I think I've been kind of burning myself out on them. I do have two from March that I need to be reading through so that I can do follow-up videos on them and reviewing them for you and letting you know what I thought of them. So just like in previous unboxings, I've got the tape cut, but I've not actually dived into this yet. So the genre that I did choose was the paranormal romance, I believe was the genre. So I'm going to take the books out and then pass the box to Nick so she can dive into this without having any drama on the actual camera this time. Unlike last time. Alright, so let's get into what books I got this go around. Again, these are still adult books, so you need to be at least 18 years or older to get them unless you have your parents' permission. Otherwise, I cannot recommend them, being that they're adult books with adult content in them. Alrighty, so I got the two books. So the first book that I pulled out, and again, they are hardback books, both of them are, and I have been very pleased with that. Sometimes this is what this type of font, it plays with my eyes, so it's a little bit difficult for me to read. See if it's any better. Yes, the inside is a little bit easier. It says, The Secret Ingredient of Wishes. This is by Susan Bishop Crispell. Okay, so again, this is what this one looks like. Interesting cover. So let us read again. The retail for US is $25.99. Canada is $36.99. So this is what this book is about. 26-year-old Rachel Monroe has spent her whole life trying to keep a very unusual secret. She can make wishes come true, and sometimes the consequences are disastrous. So when Rachel accidentally grants an outlandish wish for the first time in years, she decides it's time to leave her hometown and her past behind for good. Rachel isn't on the road for long before she runs out of gas in a town that's not on her map, Nowhere, North Carolina, also known as the town of the lost and found. In Nowhere, Rachel is taken in by a Spitfire old woman, Catch, who possesses a strange gift of her own. She combines secrets by baking them into pies. Rachel also meets Catch's neighbor, Ash, a southern gentleman with a complicated past who makes her want to believe in happily ever after for the first time in her life. As she settles into the small town, Rachel hopes her own secrets will stay hidden, but wishes start piling up everywhere she goes. When the consequences threaten to ruin everything she's begun to build in Nowhere, Rachel must come to terms with who she is and what she can do, or risk losing the people she's starting to love and her chance at happiness all over again. So, very interested. Have any of you guys read anything from Susan Bishop Crispell? If you have, what are your recommendations? If you've read this book, did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? I would definitely be interested in knowing your opinions or thoughts on the author or other book recommendations. Okay. So very interested in this. And this is the second book. This is extremely eye-catching. I will give that to them. The cover is definitely eye-catching. This looks like something I would be drawn to with the red and the black. This is by Kim Harrison. And the book is called The Turn. And it says, The Hollows begins with death. So it could be there's a gemstone that has some light coming out of it, and she's holding, looks like a clear crystal in her hands that's got black coming out of it. So let us read on the inside. This one retails for $26.99 in the US and $35.99 in Canada. Just like in previous videos. I will have the website linked in my description box as well as what I paid for it. If I didn't say it at the beginning, this is not a sponsored video. I do purchase the box on its own, and I believe there are $9.99, and then you have to pay shipping, so it ends up being around $16.04, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll have all that in the description box for sure. So let us see what the turn is about. So, can science save us when all else fails? Trisk and her hated rival cow have the same goal: save their species from extinction. But death comes in the guise of hope when a genetically modified tomato created to feed the world combines with the government's new tactile virus, providing it an unexpected host and a mode of transport. Plague rises, giving the paranormal species the choice to stay hidden and allow humanity to die, or to show themselves in a bid to save the human race. Under accusations of scientific misconduct, Trisk and Cal flee across a plague-torn United States to convince leaders of the major paranormal species to save their supposedly weaker kin. Not everyone thinks humanity should be saved, though, and Trisk must fight the prejudices of two societies to prove not only that humanity does have something to offer, but also that long-accepted beliefs against women, dark magic, and humanity itself can turn to understanding that when people are at their worst, the best show their true strength, and that love can hold the world together as a new balance is found. So again, definitely drawn to this one by cover. Definitely draws me in a little bit more than this one does, but they both sound very intriguing to me. So a little bit more ramped up. It's a new genre to get into, so I'm looking forward to reading them. Like I said, just the burnout was starting to hit me with the other genre. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this content, I hope you would consider subscribing, clicking on that like bell and the notification bell as well to let you notify when I upload again. So until my next video, I hope you have a great one. Bye.